I had a dream last night that my dad came home.
You got your father's eye.
You got some nerve on you.
Albert's ashes are
I would not read that if I were you.
This life looks so cool. I wish I got to live with Dad instead. At least he had friends.
Friends or drinking buddies. There's a big difference.
You going in town for?
Gone hunting.
I want my dad's ashes back. I want you to tell me the truth. I want the her.
You know, this ain't gonna end well.
That was a clip from the movie Hunting Pignut, another amazing film that you can see at the Arizona International Film Festival. Now, it's about a 15-year-old Bernice who hates her life in her tiny town. Her life kind of takes a strange turn when her dad dies of a heroin overdose, and Pignut, a charismatic but tormented and violent punk rocker, shows up for his wake. Now, we're very lucky to have the director of the film, Martine, along with Taylor Hicks, who plays Bernice, with us here today. Ladies, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks so much for having us.
I was just telling you guys before we watched that clip, I watch it and I go, well, what happened? So the trailer is awesome. You definitely have me hooked. So without giving too much away, tell me a little bit more about the film.
Sure. Well, it's based in the gutter punk subculture, which I'm very familiar with. I squatted in New York for a number of years and traveled as well substantially, and it also has to do with my father's death from alcoholism, so that comes into play in the film. So the lead character, played by Taylor Hickson, is her father dies and she's searching for signs from him, which I did as well because my dad died so abruptly. So it has that element to it of you know, finding your place in the world and searching for signs of, you know, love and from your father.
So it's got some personal storyline in there.
Yeah.
It's also got some pretty intense storyline, but we were talking, it's got humor in it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything that you need to make a film kind of well-rounded. How did it end up that you basically Bernice?
Like in terms of the casting process?
Yeah.
Martine was really, I guess, struggling essentially with finding someone to sort of, I guess, outline her and her life and her story. This is her first feature film, as well as it was mine.
Yeah.
And you know, I think she babied it a lot, and this is her child and her very first feature film. And you know, there was a lot of, the audition process was
Torturous.
torturous.
Yeah.
I had to be
euphemize.
certain, so we actually auditioned her through Skype because we're on opposite ends of Canada. So I had to be certain, so we had 3 auditions by Skype, which isn't that normal. And I just kept, you know, bringing her through like different, I guess, depths.
Well, you wanted the right person to be you.
And I had to make sure she could carry a film because she had not done, she'd barely done any shorts. Like she was very, very green. So I had to make sure she could carry this feature film. It's like just under $1 million.
Right.
You know, we were shooting for 5 weeks, that she wouldn't, you know, crumble or collapse under the pressure.
But we can see the outcome was awesome. And Bernice, we of course, or Bernice, but we know you, of course, from Deadpool, and that's where I recognized you right away from. But you are, beyond this feature film, you're off to do other things as well.
Absolutely. I'm in music, and I'm doing more projects. My first feature film was sort of what encouraged me to keep going, because it was my first elongated process. It was my first time working on set for longer than, say, a week or 2.
Yeah.
And I got to travel across my country and, you know, see places and hear stories and meet people. And
in a different culture too.
It's entirely, it was like a new country.
Yeah.
Yeah, Newfoundland's very distinct.
So distinct.
incredible culture, but it's very different from
colorful.
on the west coast of Canada where she's from.
And the fact that I get to kind of pick your guys' brains, this is exactly what the film festival is all about. We're of course going to be able to see the film, but we're going to be able to kind of dive deeper into it with you guys. And I'm so glad that you both have come here to Tucson to allow us to do that. I'm going to remind them exactly where they can find all the information about when the film is playing, when they can see you guys, and of course learn more about the film just in general. So I want to thank you guys so much for popping in.
Great, thanks. And
oh, absolutely.
I just wanted to mention that we're both doing a Q&A after the screening. So if people, we are inviting your audience to come out and check out the film, and we'll answer any questions that they have.
Take advantage of this. This is what these film festivals are all about. It's about being able to kind of go further into these films. Now, just a couple days are left of the film festival. Celebrate the 26th year of the festival now through Sunday. For more details, give them a call at 401-4328 or visit filmfestivalarizona.com. You can